Hey peeps, welcome back to another video on Film Wave. True TV's reality series Hardcore Pawn depicts the day-to-day operations of the American jewelry and loan located in Detroit. The pawn store is owned by Les Gold and his two children, Seth and Ashley. Throughout its 9 seasons, viewers have been entertained by purchases and investments on the show. However, not everything is as it seems. Here are 5 reasons why Hardcore Pawn is misleading. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Alright, number 5. Dr. Kevorkian's Deathmobile. Dr. Jack Kevorkian is also known as Dr. Death, became popular after becoming an advocate for doctor-assisted suicide in the 90s. It's estimated that he carried out more than 133 suicides with the help of his medically equipped white 1968 Volkswagen microbus, which was later termed as a Deathmobile. According to the New York Daily News, Les Gold purchased the worn-out and heavily rusted vehicle from an undisclosed scrapyard for $20,000. The pawnbroker owned the Deathmobile for almost 20 years before selling it in 2014 because apparently it was consuming too much storage space. Television star Zach Baggins of Travel Channel's Ghost Adventures was the one who purchased the microbus for $32,500, probably for his show's benefit.
This is a 1968 Volkswagen van owned by Dr. Death, Jack Kevorkian.
Number 4. Several evidences about the show being scripted. It's no surprise that most American reality shows don't always follow 100% authentic storylines. In fact, a lot of viewers are often unaware of numerous shocking truths about what happens behind the screens. Hence, Hardcore Pawn fans often raise the question if some of the show is scripted or if the show's directors and the production team manipulates the participants to say and do things they originally don't intend to. During an interview, Les and Ashley openly addressed the question, and Ashley told her fans, "Our show is filmed at the American Jewelry and Loan, when the store is operational between 9:30 to 6 days a week. We're real people, not actors." Having said that, several sources have pointed out that the customers on the show are often part of somewhat staged-looking scenes, while delivering nervous dialogues and speaking flatly. Even though that could be due to cameras affecting the reactions from customers, there is a high chance that the show isn't 100% authentic, since many American reality shows are in fact scripted.
Get the out of here. You don't talk about my daughter that way.
Number 3. One episode has a tragic postscript. No matter how much the show's production tries to conceal some dark behind-the-scenes facts and secrets, some of them are destined to be revealed. Even though the American Jewelry and Loan may appear to be a regular pawn shop, it wasn't the safest place for customers. After all, in 2013, Detroit resident David made an unforgettable appearance on Hardcore Pawn, and it may come as a shock to many that he was killed 2 years later during a showdown with the cops. Officers on the scene revealed that after receiving a 911 call at 3:30 in the morning, they had found David attacking his girlfriend in the cruelest of ways. When he refused to comply, David was tasered twice and eventually lost his life. When a video of David attempting to intimidate Les Gold during an episode of Hardcore Pawn was reviewed, concern was raised regarding the guy's mental stability. However, the assaulted girlfriend later told the media that David had woken up from a nightmare and had a nervous breakdown, while his appearance in Hardcore Pawn was scripted. Was she telling the truth? It's highly unlikely.
Where are we going?
My house, right up there.
I'm not going home with you.
Number 2. The employees were often caught stealing. One of the most dramatic scenes in the show's history is when one of the most trustworthy employees at Les Pawn Shop was declared guilty of theft. In the pawn business, it's often observed that the disgruntled customers try their best to scam, get away with theft, and it's also not uncommon for them to get caught while selling. Stolen merchandise. However, spotting thieves among the pawn shop's employees is a far more serious issue. Hardcore Pawn's popular security guard Joel Shannon, more commonly known as Big Joe on the show, was caught stealing a diamond ring. Thanks to the hidden camera, Big Joe, their own head of security, was caught red-handed and in the end pulled out the $7,000 assortment of jewelry from his pocket. Right after that, cops were called and Big Joe was escorted out of the pawn shop while being handcuffed and disgraced in front of everyone.
This is my loyal employee, my head of security, the guy that I've trusted for the last 3 years.
Number 1. The cast was caught in a $1 million stolen art controversy. Les Gold almost got into real trouble when two customers, Tony and Dina, were trying to sell a piece of stolen art at the pawn store for over $1 million. Fortunately, before making the deal, Les talked to the actual owner of the stolen art, who later revealed the grim truth. In the end, the two sellers pocketed a huge sum of money.
Who owns the paintings?
I do.
Because according to them, they did.
No, I do.
Hardcore pawn fans may be surprised after getting to know about these 5 untold truths about the Gold family on this show, which is well known for being controversial. This brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then let us know by liking the video. Stick around for more amazing content, as we will be soon seeing you in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.